Welcome everyone to the London Christmas Tournament qualifying round hole number 1. Before we get started, I'd like to remind everybody that if you are not subscribed to the channel, please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell. You'll get notified every time I go live or post new content. I sure would appreciate it. It's absolutely free. Also, you can get a hold of our notes on patreon.com/GCFenzel. We have Pro Expert and Master Guides available. And if you'd like, you can also become a member of the channel here. You can find the link for that in the description of the video, and that will give you access to first look streams, amongst many other things, access to my complete library of shots, special membership only perks, and it helps to support the stream, so I sure would appreciate it, and sure would love to have you guys as members, so come on over. For hole number 1 here, this is definitely easy eagle, and there is a chance at a hole-in-one if you want to spend a little bit of time working out the amount of either top spin or overpower you're going to need for the shot, but we're going to get you close. Safe, easy eagle every time. You can use APOC 5 plus here, or extra mile 8 plus here. So we're going to be starting, and this is a Kingmaker shot. I have not tested this shot with Wind 4 or Wind 5 ball. If you do use a Wind 4 or Wind 5 ball, I'm definitely going to recommend that you practice it a couple of times, because you're going to be getting less wind push to the left. You're most likely going to need to add some left spin to the shot in order to avoid the bunker and give yourself a better chance at the drop. But it has been tested with a Kingmaker. So we're going to be setting up on the right hand side, bouncing over up onto the green. So APOC 5 and 6, you'll have 2/3 of the blue ring in the right rough at the top of the plus 11. APOC 7 is 1/3 of the blue ring in the right rough at the top of the 11. APOC 8 is blue ring touching the right rough at the top of the plus 11. If you have an extra mile 8, you'll have 2/3 of your red ring in the right rough, and you'll be set up at the top of the plus 15. If you have an extra mile 9, you'll have 2/3 of the red ring in the right rough. I'm sorry, 1/3 of the red ring for both of those. Extra mile 8 and 9, it's 1/3 of the red ring, not 2/3. Extra mile 8 is setting up at the top of the 15, and extra mile 9 sets up at the top of the plus 14. 1/3 of the red ring in the right rough. Now, with that being said, this is a base shot, so it's not tweaked out for the hole-in-one. But like I said, we're going to get you close, and if you want to spend a little more time on it, you might very well be able to get yourself a hole-in-one here if you spend a little bit of time on it. The reason I'm using a Titan here is because I had low winds and I'm low on Kingmakers, so I decided to go ahead and just use a Titan. But it's Kingmaker wins have been tested. Anything 7-1 to 9-1. Now you see here I'm using a little bit of overpower. I used about three clicks there. So the base shot is no overpower, right? It's P3 plus 0% max elevation, or max numbers, sorry, no elevation, 5.8 top spin, 1 left spin, no curl, no OP. That's the base shot. It's going to be a safe shot no matter what wind you get. Worst case scenario is you're just short of the green for a baby inbringer chip if you get the crosswind angle. And if you get the tailwind angle, you'll be on the green for the putt. but it's nice and safe all the way around. If you want to get a little more cute with it and try to grab that hole-in-one, which is what I was doing there, what you're going to need to do is pay attention to your wind angles and pay attention to the amount of plus yards that you adjust down to. So I adjusted on this shot here. I went from the top of the plus 11 to the plus 6. So I adjusted down 5 plus yards. And I used about 3 clicks of OP, and I was still just a little bit short. When I adjusted down 7 plus yards, three clicks of OP was just about right. 3 to 4 clicks. So just keep that in mind, depending on what you want to do here. Pay attention to those things. Practice it a couple of times, and might not take a whole lot to grab yourself the hole-in-one here. But otherwise, easy eagle for the qualifying round. Free to play with a Kingmaker. So good luck, everyone. I hope you all get the drop, and we'll catch you on the next one. By the way, if you do happen to end up in Endbringer range, the Endbringer plays P3 plus 15% ad slider using the standard Endbringer rule, if that's how you like to play it, right? But I can just tell you that it's always been so close that I was able to just top spin it into the hole, and I didn't even have to adjust. So good luck, everyone. Hope you catch the drop, and we'll see you on the next one.